Hello, this is a walkthrough on how to use this RenPy-like dialog system that I built for Godot. So as you can see, you can just talk and you can use an input. And you also can change the color of the text. You have a menu to pick from. And it can also play sounds and change the background. And you can like talk to different characters with different images and stuff. So I'm going to walk you through the code real quick to know how to build it and work with it. So whenever you have a character you want to talk to, first you need to initiate the dialog after you add it to your add-ons. You would create a variable dialog.new and then create another variable and do dialog.startSelf. And this will kick in the dialog. And then you have the option to create characters. Like for example, Mr. Al is the first character. So I will go to dialog.character and then I will add the character information. You start with the character name, the text color if you want to change the color, and then the image if you want to add an image to the character. If you didn't, it will use a placeholder default image. And then I'm going to just create a function called talk, and you don't have to do this. But then anytime you want to do a background, you do dialog.bg and you put the background name, and then dialog.say, and then you put the text, and then you put the name of the person who sent the message. In this example, Mr. Al did say it. So the reason you do this, if you want to keep the color consistent, if you don't add any names, it's just going to show the text without a name to the person. Like for example, if it's the narrator and you don't want to show a name of an NPC, you don't need to use that. And to use the input, you have to use the await. So create a variable to receive the input, and then you use the await dialog input, and you put the question here. And then whenever you want to use the user input, you just use user input, the same variable you created. And then for the menu, it's dialog.menu. You put the question, comma, or the prompt of the menu, comma, and then you open a dictionary. You put the choices, and then what function would those choices lead you to? For example, if you said yes, it will lead you to a function called yes function, and then you can see other things. And this is an important thing that I added called action. So let's say you want to trigger an action in your game that is not related to the dialogue, but you want it to trigger at one point of the dialogue. You can use dialog.action and you write the function name. For example, the function here is called take apple. And then it will take us to this function, and this function will print apple added to your inventory as an example. Same thing for voice. Voice could be background noise or not a background noise. Voice could be like the character talking voice or a sound or stuff like that. In this example, you can see I used a coin sound whenever you would take an apple. And yep, that's pretty much all the features, and it's backward compatible. So if you're using the older version, it's not going to affect your code. The older versions still work, but this version is much better, like if you use those new function I made. And also, this is the other example, NPC more, is with more details and a commented stuff. Like for example, if you want the typewriter to have a certain speed, you don't want the default speed, you can do typewriter speed and change it, and that will change it for all the typewriter. If you do typewriter false, for example, the text will appear at once. It's not going to start typing out. And what else here that is? Yeah, you can customize the typewriter in the say dialog. So if I put my mouse on it, you can see that one of the option is typewriter and it's a bool, which means you can decide whether it is on or off, and then you can also say the speed per second, like how many letters per second appear. And you can also change the image of your character here. If you do dialog.image, this one will ignore whatever image you have. Like for example, this character has an image. It will ignore the image and it will replace it with this new image. So yeah, and you can also create two speakers, and each speaker will have their own image and their own information, their own color. So the color will shift as well. So we can run this real quick. So right now this is the first character Aya, and we can see everything is fine. I did the same prompt, and then here I would say yes, and that take me. So as you can see, I'm still Aya, but it's a different image, and this could be different emotion. But if, for example, I went to the same person and the same thing, but this time we did no, this one brought a whole new character, and you can see the picture is different, the text font and everything is different. Yeah. So that's the system.